Natural disasters. Many people do not realize that natural disasters play a role in romance scammers' plans. While we know the majority of romance scammers love to make up wild stories of oil rig working, sea pirates, and being soldiers on deployment, did you know that many romance scammers watch US and European, Australian, New Zealand news and follow stories of disasters to use it in their romance scamming attempts? Many scammers will follow news stories of hurricanes, typhoons, and other floods, fires, and weather events, especially if it's a huge disastrous event like a fire or flood, and then use that to try and scam unsuspecting victims out of cash and gift cards. Recently, the wildfires in California have sparked a huge influx of scammers who are trying to take advantage of people. Many scammers will look for victims online who live in an area where a disaster has recently occurred, and they create fake agent profiles or disaster relief profiles on social media and try to offer services, often telling victims those services can be obtained in exchange for a gift card such as an Apple or iTunes card, and more. In reality, real disaster networks like the Red Cross and others never ask you for payment in exchange for help. If anyone does message you such an offer, block them, as it'll be a scammer. Romance scammers and other types of scammers also take advantage of people's kindness during disasters as they pretend to be victims of the disaster, oftentimes telling people they're a widow with a young child and recently lost everything to, say, a fire or a hurricane, and they need your help. They then tell their target victims that they need gift cards or cash, often asking for the cash to be sent to a different person, stating they, quote, lost their ID in the disaster and can't accept money in their name. But in reality, their name on their profile would have been a fake, and they're using a money mule to accept the cash on their behalf and would likely have it sent to whatever country they're really scamming from. While it's great to help people, it's best to donate your time and money to a legitimate charity. If someone approaches you online claiming to be a disaster victim of, say, a fire or weather event, it's best to direct them to a local disaster relief organization. Never give a gift card or wire money to someone you've never met in person, especially if they solicit you online. Sadly, romance scammers prey on people's good hearts and prey on those who've been the victim of a disaster, especially in these times of crisis. Romance scammers, just like yourself, watch the news and create stories to match national news stories to make themselves look legit. Stay alert and don't let the pressure of someone saying they've been in or survived a disaster cause you to think fast with your heart and send cash. Instead, take a step back and look at the whole picture. And when in doubt, direct the person to contact a disaster relief group. They can help the person. You, however, wanting to help, could fall victim to a scammer. Stay safe.